guys, before we can proceed on creating our first Django project, I just want to show you how our folder we created the virtual environment looks like. Remember, our folder was Django and we created our virtual environment in here. So if you are able to see these folders on your Django folder, so you are good to go. That means your virtual environment is good and we are good to proceed. So let's just go back to the command line and see how we can create our first project. So on the command line, first of all, we need to install Django. Just remember, if you're going to install Django, the latest version, you need to pip install Django. If you want to specify, you need to specify which Django version you want to install. So because I'm going to install the latest version of Django, I'm going to write pip install Django. Okay, just make sure that you are connected to the internet, because this is downloads directly from the Django repository. It takes time. Okay, perfect. Django is already installed. So let's go ahead and create our first Django project. So let's write Django admin, then start project. Then let's call this project my site. Okay, so just remember to write Django-admin start project without a space and name the project name, and go ahead and hit enter. Okay, our project is created, so we just need to test if our server is running and everything is good, so that we can create we just need to see if the server is running, so we can go ahead with our project. So let us write just before running our server, I just want to show you what the folder looks like. If you go to our Django folder, you see we have now this is called the name of our project. As you remember, before we had just library and scripts. Now we have added this in my site. Now this is the name of our project. If you open this project, you see we have this my site and we have this called manage.py. So we are going to use this to run our server, and also we are going to use this to create our first I don't know we call it, but we are going to use this to create our first app. So we start by creating our project, then after creating your project, you create your app. So just try to imagine you are building a website. So on this website you have different pages. You have a home page, you have a contact us page, you have a about us page, and so the whole project, just to consider it as a site, I mean my site, and those contact page, about page, and other pages, consider them like apps. So if we're going to create maybe our contact page, and we call that app with contact is, and if we're going to create our about us page, and we call that app about page. That's how I do my project. So let's go back to our command line and try to first run our server to see if the Django is installed properly, and we can proceed by creating our app. So just write Python manage.py run server. hit enter. Oh wow, okay, just a small problem. I just forgot we need to navigate to our project we created. So cd my site. Okay, now we can learn this command and should work. Yes, as you can see now, we have successful being able to run our server, and the server is running successful. Just if you want to access your website, you just need to use this address here, and let's go to our browser and try to see if runs correct. Okay, just open this address here, 127. Yes, this one here. Yes, good. So if you see this page, that means your project is running successful and we are able to create our successful Django project. So on the next step, we are going to create our app, and I'm going to explain what is an app and what can we do with the apps. So thank you so much for watching, and let's meet on another video.